Yo, what is going on, guys? This is my new Warden build that I have put together called the Frost Giant, and the health is nearly 73k, which is absolutely insane. So it is really fun to play. So the sets we are running is two clever alchemist daggers, both sharpened, and running poison on both of them. The other weapon is Plague Doctor's Ice Staff. You can either run this in powered or defending, but I prefer powered for the extra healing. The mythic is Gaze of Sifis, which is a heavy piece, reinforced, max health. The chest is Caress of the Trainee, infused with a max health enchantment. And the shoulders is a light Valkyne Scorias, reinforced with max health. The waist is Clever Alchemist Belt with a max health enchant, Divines. And the hands is Clever Alchemist, which are heavy, in reinforced max health. And the legs are Clever Alchemist Greaves, max health, reinforced. And the feet are Clever Alchemist, and they are reinforced with max health. And the jewellery we're running is a Plague Doctor's necklace with a damage enchant, healthy. Plague Doctor's ring with a Magicka recovery enchant, healthy. And another Plague Doctor's ring with a Magicka recovery enchant, healthy. And the skills we are running, this is our back bar defensive. So you've got gripping shards, which will immobilise enemies and does a lot of frost damage, because it scales off the max health. So it's not a high damaging skill, but it does immobilise enemies, and it applies the chilled status effect. And also, because it scales off the max health, and we're running like 73k health almost, it will hit fairly hard. And obviously your blue Betty for your sustain, and the weapon damage and spell damage bonus. You've got your Ice Fortress for your armour, get the major resolve and minor protection. You've got your Leeching Vines for your heal, and you've got Polar Wind for the massive heal, because it scales off the max health, so it's absolute monster healing. And obviously you've got your Northern Storm, which will give you major protection and will do a lot of frost damage, and will also boost your weapon and spell damage. On the front bar we are running a Bird of Prey for the movement speed bonus, and it gives you minor berserk. Whirling Blades for your damage, Deep Fissure for another damage, and also provides the minor and enemies damage. Yeah, so it does afflict them with the breach as well, which is nice. I think that's just slotted for the extra damage bonus. That's a flex spot, so you can put something else there if you need to. And you've got your Evil Hunter, which will give you the major prophecies, so you can change them about if you want to add something different there. And obviously the Dawnbreaker of smiting. So it is a nice setup. Let's go into the champion points. So the green tree, I always recommend liquid efficiency, as you'll go through a lot of potions, make your food last longer rationer, and obviously the gifted rider for the speed, and Steve's blessing for more speed. Fighting finesse for extra healing and critical damage. A lot of your effects are sort of area of effect, so put biting aura, rational strikes for weapons damage. And obviously, because you've got a frost staff equipped, you can slot this. Excuse me, I'm not actually well today. And yeah, because of the frost staff, you get the extra resistances, because the resistances do cap out around 33k, which I'll show you in a sec. but you can mix and match these. And obviously the max health on the red, the armour, more recovery, and the damage reduction of Juggernaut. So if we just show you the buffed up stats real quick. I'll just apply everything. So this is what your back bar will be looking like. 72.5k health. You've got 1400 magical recovery. You've got 34 physical and spell resistance, which is nice. Like I said, the recoveries are a bit low, so you can obviously change the food. I'm running Bewitched for the max stats, but you can change that, and obviously the Lord Mundus for the extra health. But you do get recoveries obviously from heavy attacking, and the Blue Betty restores Magicka quite a lot, because obviously we're using a lot of Magicka skills, but the Blue Betty does help with sustain a lot. So you know, if you need more, plus you've got the tripods as well, so you've got a lot of sources of sustain, but obviously you can slot more. I've got 2 Magicka recoveries on the rings as well. So and if we buff up the front bar, because obviously we're running Clever Alchemist, so you need to prop that. So if we just, oh, I've done it wrong. I'll show you in a sec when the potion comes back. But yeah, this build is not, because a lot of people will say that it doesn't have super high damage, it's not going to be good in 1v1. It's not really designed for that. It's more designed for to stop people ganking you. People are not going to bother ganking you with your health that high. It's just not going to be a target. So a lot of people ain't going to bother with you, because you're like a semi-tank and you've got massive heals. It's more of a support, like a group play, so you would do well giving everyone obviously the minor toughness. You'll be giving that to your group if you're in a group, so giving everyone high max health and giving people big heals, and obviously immobilising enemies. It still does damage, but I mean obviously it's not a dueling build, it's not really a 1v1, but you can obviously still do damage. I'll show you with the potion now. So you must proc the potion on the front bar, the Clever Alchemist proc. And if we look at the damage now, you've got 6.5k pen and about just over 4,000 weapon and spell damage. So you still will do damage. It's not devoid of all damage, this build, but it's more focused on supporting and stopping yourself getting ganked, and you know, you can also troll with it as well. So obviously this is just, you could use this as a base. If you want more damage, you could drop, you know, some of the health, because I've sort of pushed for health, but obviously you could change the Mundus to a weapon damage or more penetration. You could add things to this to make it more damage focused, or more you know, health or healing focused, and I've gone for the health and healing focused. But it's just nice to see nearly 73k health. It is just insane. So this is the Frost Giant build. If you like the build, please drop me a like and subscribe. Comment if you think I can make any adjustments, or if you enjoy the build or whatever. And I'll see you in the next one.